Good morning, new media marketing. It's probably going to be afternoon by the time you get this, but know that I've been working on it in the morning. It takes a while to get a video out. So I'm Dr. John, by the way, and I wanted to welcome you to new media marketing for the month of March. It's going to be March Madness. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a great month. What you're going to do is you're going to learn how to take the new mediums. I know that sounds odd in the sense that how long has Facebook been around? How long has all the social media platforms been around? But in terms of the way that we've communicated over the ages, this is a new medium. And we're going to take a look at how each of those mediums has a unique message. And we're also going to talk about how we're going to capitalize on something that is a natural property of social media, and that is social proof. What we want to work with this month is developing an influencer program that is based on either using influencers, highly talented influencers on different social platforms for a limited campaign, or how we can develop a set of brand ambassadors long-term for our brand that will go out there and spread the very important messages that we're looking to share as marketers. So those are the big items for this month. Now, let me give you a kind of a breakdown as to how we go through this. In week one, we put together a lot with regard to what new media marketing is. And not only that, you've got to do two things. You got to develop your personas, and we ask you to develop three: the customer, the fan, and an influencer. Now, when we say that, realize the fan is who ultimately we're going to be looking at to become a brand ambassador, where the influencer is somebody that's out there that has some sort of affinity for our brand. But you're going to do that research, and you're going to pull together three personas this week. In addition, you're going to establish goals. You're going to establish goals for your business. Now, very quickly, realize that regardless of your business, there's only a couple of goals that make sense from a marketing standpoint. And those high-level goals include either awareness, or if you want to call it brand lift. We're lifting the brand up, making it much, much more visible. That's one type of goal that we could have. We could look for conversions, because if we don't sell anything, then we're not going to be in business. So sales is another. And a third is, what are we doing with the long-term value of our customers? And how are we leveraging that? So those are three types of macro goals, high-level goals that you can look at. And I'm going to give you some insights in as the week goes on as to the difference between an objective, a goal. You're going to hear SMART goal mentioned. So there's a lot of terminology that needs to be addressed. And then we come down a level and we start talking about the strategies that are needed to implement those goals. And the fact is, when we are looking at the organization, we come up with strategies and in marketing. And in marketing, then, when we just look at those goals in marketing, they become our macro objectives, our macro goals. And then the strategies that we come up with inside marketing to achieve those marketing objectives and goals, well, they become our micro goals, if you will. Because we've got to have numbers associated with everything so that we can measure it. What's that famous saying? If it's important, it can be measured. Well, what we do is important, so we're going to measure. Okay, that's week one. Week two, you take those personas and you go shopping, depending upon whether you have chosen a influencer strategy or a brand ambassador strategy. You're going to go shopping, and you're going to take your template and you're going to go out and you're going to find real people that meet the bill. That's exciting, right? No, you're not going to become an internet stalker, but it's going to feel like that for a little bit. So we want to identify real people, and you're going to justify and clarify why you've chosen those people. And it's going to, part of it's going to be matching back to the criteria that you established in the persona. But then you want to go deeper and you want to explain that criteria and how each of those criterion that you've identified, your selections are a great match. Okay, so that is week 2. Next, we go to week 3. And in week 3, it gets really interesting because what you're beginning to do in week 3 is develop the tactics that you are going to go out and recruit these people. What are you going to say to them? How are you going to present the program? And then finally in week 4, we put it together with a measurement plan. Now, and our KPIs. So we go from creating goals and identifying personas to identifying real people that we can go out and talk to developing the pitch that we need, and finally our measurement plan. And that is new media marketing. And we're going to tie in some other concepts as the month goes on, but that's it in a nutshell. Again, this is Dr. John Reneski. My phone number is 407-267-8600. Please text me or call me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And you're going to have a great month. I got to tell you, I've had students send me notes, call me months after they've been in this class, and they said they've already implemented the concepts that we talk about in this class, and they're seeing results. Now, don't get too excited because this is part of content marketing. And content marketing, while it can give you quick results, it is a long-term strategy, okay? So, that's what I got for you. Again, Dr. John Reneski, 407-267-8600. Bye now.